Hello, Americans. And other friends, subscribers around the world. Thank you, man. So, dude, it is flipping cold out here. I have no idea what time it is. Maybe 8:30. Been up. Miss Kitty got up at, I don't know what time she got up, man. 3:45 or something, or 3:30. And I woke up at a little before 4. You know, she wasn't in bed. And she turns the light on when she's getting up for the day. She turns the light on it so it doesn't like shine on the bed or whatever, but the light's on. Then it like still 3-something. And I'm like, oh, there is no way, man. I am not getting up. And get Kai, you're gonna knock my camera over. And about 3:50 or 3:55, I was just like, I can't do it. I gotta get up. But her and Katie Joe and Tevin and Sissy went down to the Flatlands to do some little Christmas shopping and mostly grocery shopping. So, no Miss Kitty this morning. So we are going to, the plan, hopefully, actually I'm going to do it. I'm going to get that splitter at least moved over here where this piece of metal is that you can see. So I want to clear that crap out. Excuse me. And get, so I'm not to air those tires up. Get that splitter over to there. And then I'm going to drag, I think I'm going to start doing it now. Start off with these is drag all this wood over here to be sawed. But man, if I can get the splitter will take up probably this much area. But anyway, what do you think on that, man? It's pretty wide. But this is where I want the splitter because I'm going to put a roof off of this, or a lean-to off of this over the splitter. And that's where my big splitter will sit all the time. And then I want, it's going to be up against the wall. But you've got to have enough room, when you're splitting wood for it to fall. And I want my truck over to here. I don't think I haven't even looked at not that they would know what they're talking about anyway, but I haven't looked at the weather report, but I don't think there's any chance of snow in the near future. I'll tell you what, I got a picture today, because you can go over, man, the Idaho Hillbilly on Facebook, man. I've been putting just, it's mostly memes and funny stuff and serious stuff and all that, but the Idaho Hillbilly over there too, I think it's called Mountain Man Life. I got like, dude, it's kind of went crazy, man, in the last month or two. I think I have 60,000 geese. They're flying the wrong way, man. They're flying north. Excuse me, hey, you guys are going the wrong way. But anyway, so man, you can check those out. But the Idaho Hillbilly one is, dude, they don't know what they're doing. They're like flying in a circle. They're like, what in the heck are we doing? So, I don't even know what the heck I was talking about, man. So anyway, I'm going to do this. Squirrel! Dude, my life. I am a squirrel. So, I'm going to start dragging this stuff off or over to here. Get that cleared out. Move that splitter, but I want my truck over here. I want it over here bad. Because the sawdust, man, that's what I was getting at. I don't think it's supposed to snow anytime soon. And if I have it up here, it'll be up in the sawdust, man, and not in mud puddles and bare ground. So, and then if I have it here before it snows, so if it does snow, man, I can dig a tunnel and get underneath it. Just look on the thermometer, man. It's 26 degrees. 26 degrees. With a light breeze. I'm sure it's a heck of a lot colder. The wind chill factor, man, makes a huge difference. Warms up some, man. I don't like moving that tarp too much in the cold. Some of these, might have to cut some of these, even with the pickaroo. Not bad, not bad. I don't know how you'd ever live without one of these. All right, man. Dude, I got chilled to the bone out there. That breeze, I don't know what the wind chill factor, man, but it's flipping cold. Oh, get that. Oh, well. You can kind of see me kind of that. I don't know. Anyway, it's not that, well, heck. I'm going to come in here and have me a hot cup of tea, and we'll just chat for a minute. So, hey, what are you doing, you weirdo? So then, I was thinking, I was thinking, and then, there's this movie we seen here about a week ago. Hold on a second here, and let me post some stuff up. About a week ago or so, man, we're looking for something to, to watch. Some movie or whatever, so Miss Kitty comes up with this, I'm going to read this little thing to you. A family vacation on a Long Island is interrupted by two strangers bearing news of a blackout. As the threat grows, both families must decide how best to survive the potential crisis, all while grappling with their own place in this collapsing world. Man, she told me that, then, she read that to me or whatever. Or actually, I think we watched the previews. And it had Julia Roberts and Ethan Hawke. That's two, dude, that's, man, great actors that I, grew up with or whatever. So we're like, oh, man, that sounds pretty good. So we watch it. Hold on. Holy crap, that's hot. So we watch it, man, and Kevin, he watched it. He didn't think, or I told him, man, I, kind of praised it. Other than the ending, man, I was like, dude, this is that was a pretty good movie. And Kevin, he didn't much care for it. I don't know about Briquet. I don't know if the other kids have watched it. But then, a day or two after I'd watched it, I don't know, man, flipping through something, and I looked, and, dude, it is produced by Obama. And there is, man, there will be spoiler alerts on this, man. It's called Leave the World Behind. But it was produced by Obama. And there is some, they've been trying to make a lot more of it than I think that it was worth. But a black girl freaking says something about, I can't remember, kill all the whites, or I can't trust any whites, or I can't remember, man. Some comment or whatever that I didn't even think that much of until I found out Obama. I was like, well, what the hell? So anyway, man, so let me read this to you. Barack and Michelle Obama have executive produced the film. I hate when my film thing goes black. Produced the film adaptation through their company Higher Grounds deal with Netflix, their first foray scripted drama. I was like, what in the hell are they getting into that for? So I'm just going to read a couple of, man, once I started looking things up, I'm like, holy crap, man, everything from just conspiracy stuff to, I don't know, dude, it's, in these times, man, that's, dude, anything you want to hear, read, you can find it. Anyway, let's see, what is this? How the Obamas helped bring Leave the World Behind, starring Julia Roberts, to the big screen. I don't know, his name is Ruman Almond's novel, Leave the World Behind, was published in the fall of 2020. The critics praised the author's presence in writing a story resonant with the tense early months of COVID-19 pandemic. In the unsettling thriller, a mysterious calamity has hit the East Coast, forcing people to shelter in place. Their electricity, Wi-Fi, GPS, and cell service have been knocked out. Planes are falling from the sky, and there are intermediate sonic booms loud enough to loosen your teeth. Amid the confusion, two couples, one white and one black, seek refuge together in a luxurious rental home a few hours from Manhattan. Dude, I thought, man, Obama producer or not, I thought it was a pretty dang good movie. You know, I don't want to read too much of the stuff. And then there's a part in it, man, like I said, this could be a spoiler thing, but there's this one part in it where the Tesla cars start driving themselves. I mean, they're, you know, because all the computer and the power and all this stuff's down, and I won't go into details of how it happens, but they're out, and these Tesla cars, there's like hundreds of them. They're all white. They're all white Tesla cars. I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, all these cars are crashing into each other and nobody's driving them. They've just like malfunctioned or something. So I was going to read a little bit of what Elon Musk had to say about that. If I can find it again. Okay, I don't know if this is the one I read. I'm telling you, man, there is so much stuff and hoorah on this. Dude, I had no idea until Kevin had brought it to my attention. We were talking about Obama being the producer and stuff, and I was like, what the hell? So then I started looking it up, and he was looking up some stuff, and he's like, wow, man, there is so much. I mean, every realm from well, there's always prejudice and everything these days, to Elon Musk talking. Oh, there's a interview. I think that's where he goes and tells them to whatever. Okay, the Tesla founder was attempting to highlight that the cars could survive an electric-free situation, but he clearly has not watched the film. And Leave the World Behind, these Teslas can run fine. They have just seemingly been hacked to chase people. Oh, they don't chase people. This guy didn't watch the movie, one viewer wrote, with another stating, Elon should rewatch the movie. That ain't the article I was reading. I don't even know what that one was. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm not going to sit here and, well, if I can find this, if I can find the one, I would read it. It was pretty good if I can find it again. Well, this might be it. Netflix doomsday thriller Leave the World Behind carries an urgent warning about our faith in technology among the other topics. During one notable set piece, Julia Roberts' character has to dodge incoming Teslas piling up on a highway that have been hacked through the car's self-driving feature. The scene demonstrates how modern technology can be used against us for destructive purposes. But it doesn't seem like Tesla founder Elon Musk saw it that way. This is causing mass destruction. Leave the World Behind, viewers. were quick to mock Musk for missing the point of the scene, with many wondering if he even watched the movie. I thought it was a good movie. And I ain't no Obama fan. But it totally blew my mind. I'd already watched the movie. I probably still would have watched it just to see. But the Teslas don't attack. You know, it's not like they're Christine or something, man. It's just a small part in the movie. I personally think that you should watch it, man. With what's coming, or who knows what's coming. You know, that was the only thing, man, when Obama was putting that out there. I was like, man, is he trying to send a message? I don't know. Anyway, man, it was just something something that I thought I'd share. I'm not going to go crazy into it, but I thought it was a good movie. But I'm going to head back out there and, well, heck, I guess I'll take you with me. That's good. I just need to get that blade moved and a few other things. Then I can get that splitter moved over here, man. So, it's just in drinking that tea, and I got that's some old muskrat just talking about, you know, driving in bad conditions or whatever. So I was gonna write out, dude, sit there and write it all out. We text back and forth all day, man, and sometimes our texts are like, what the heck? But anyway, man, so I thought I'd tell this story one time of I was headed down to, I was driving the car hauler and didn't have no cars on because I was picking up, I don't remember, 2 or 3, 4 cars in Salmon, Idaho, where Muskrat's at. And I ended up, man, I worked the day, hauling cars, dude. Man, I drove, dude, man, way too many hours. I ended up quitting that job because, man, I was living to work, man. I wasn't working to live. I was living to work. It got old. But anyway, so, man, I'd hauled cars and stuff all day, so it was later, later in the evening by the time that I took off, and my plan was to get all the way into Salmon. This is wintertime, man. And I can't remember if there was snow on the ground or whatever. I don't remember if there was snow when I left. But anyway, man, I took off. And the snow started, man, and I went up through, I can't remember if I'd went around through Fairfield or up through Craters of the Moon. But anyway, headed out, and, man, it's starting to snow and starting to get dark. We're going and, pulling an empty trailer is not as bad as driving bobtail, but an empty trailer, man, is, it's pretty squirrely. So anyway, I headed down, man, go out through there, and, man, it's starting to snow freaking bad, dude, bad. And, man, it's getting darker and darker, and before I ever get to the canyon, where it's the last stretch down to Salmon there, before I ever get there, man, it's pitch black, man, and it is snowing to beat heck. And there was snow on the ground because there was nowhere, 2-lane highway, nowhere to pull over, man, because it was all piled up and everything. And, man, I'm going through, man, it's just intense, man. Going through, driving, man, and, it's just white out, man, just a white wall, so you're just watching, and I don't know, man, I was probably doing 40 miles an hour, 35, 40 miles an hour. Just intense, man. You can only see probably 10 feet in front of you, man, so you're just trying to watch the road, and there's nowhere. I would have pulled off, but there was nowhere to pull off, you know, to ride it out. I probably would have pulled off because there was a sleeper on there. I probably would have pulled off and just jumped in the sleeper till the next morning. Because that's what I was planning on doing, was getting into salmon and then just pulling over just right outside salmon somewhere and, you know, catch some Z's and then get up and get the cars in the morning. Anyway, man, so I'm going through that canyon, man, and it is complete whiteout, just intense. And dude, all of a sudden, man, like, I don't even know how many, like I said, you couldn't, barely through the snow, I kept on seeing this light going like this, man, so I'm letting off the gas, and as I'm going, and all of a sudden, I see like a light, like somebody waving a light over here, and I look, and there is, at first, man, I wasn't even sure what it was. Man, there is something hit in the road, and, you know, which I assume is a deer, you know, because I kind of, man, it's just fast, dude, and freaking, you can only see, man, 10 or 15 feet in front of you, and, man, I'm just like, oh, no, and, man, freaking, you know, without swerving, so, man, I just kind of get over just so that the thing's going to go right down, I mean, that truck bed, or that car hauler trailer, man, is only, dude, I don't even know how many, dude, it's not feet, dude, it's like inches, man, that's, you know, that it's off of the ground. But I get that thing in the center, man, and I hear it just tumble, and, man, I let off the gas, but there's nowhere to stop, man. I'm not going to stop and see if, dude, I'd cause a, man, major wreck, man. If any other cars coming, dude, it was insane whiteout, man. So, man, I'm just like, by this time, I'm just freaking out, and then I'm freaking out because I'm like, oh, my God, what if it was a person or, you know, something, and somebody had fell off their snowmobile or, you know, all these things that are running through your mind. And, man, I finally get up. I don't remember how far I went, man. It seemed like 100 miles, man, but finally, there was a place to pull over, man, and I pull over, and I get out, man, and I am just stressing out, like, what in the heck did I just run over or hit? And I get out, man, and I walk back, and they look like meat hooks, but there's all those, I don't even remember the name of them now, but I had these clusters, you know, and what they are is clusters of these, not connections, but you'd stick them up in the frame, you know, on your, I can't remember what you call them. That's funny, dude. Not many years. It's been a long time since I did that. But, you know, there's little holes in your frame on your cars and stuff, and what they were, the little attachments that you'd stuff up in there for tie downs. And, you know, there was clusters of them on all the things, and they were all like hanging. And, dude, they were just covered in blood and hair. And, man, so I'm looking at it and stuff, and it was deer hair. So what I assume is somebody had hit a deer, you know, and that's the people that were waving the light or whatever, had hit a deer, you know, and it was probably wounded or whatever, because it was moving, man, as I hit it. And then I came back, man, or came through and just finished it off, man. It broke my heart. But, dude, there was chunks of meat and hair. Oh, man, it was so nasty. All the way through that car hauler, man. It just tumbled and tumbled and tumbled and ripped and shredded. Because that thing, you know, it's probably only that far off the ground, you know, the trailer in back. Man, that was one of the most intense driving in whiteouts that, man, I can't even explain it. Another time, same area too, man, it gets gnarly as heck out there. Another time I had Cara with me, and we went to, we had one at Arco, you know, which just means nothing to you guys if you ain't from this area, and then we had one or two in Salmon, and, you know, when we went, it was, you know, the roads, it was wintertime. It was bad, you know, winter. I got some pictures of us and stuff. I can find them, I'll put a clip in it. But we'll go through Craters of the Moon and all that stuff, you know, and over to Arco and all this, headed there, you know, and headed out in the morning time. And when we were coming back, I didn't hit anything or nothing crazy like that happened, but it was so wide out, dude. Coming back, you know, we got to, I can't remember how many hours it is to Salmon, man, from where we went. Probably, I don't know, it's probably 4 hours or something like that. And by the time that I pulled back into our place, it was 26 hours. It took us 26 hours to go to Salmon, or from Meridian, Idaho, to Salmon and back. It was 26 hours, man. It was so wide out. Cara, that was the first time that I ever, Cara, you know, being a kid, she's probably, I don't know how old she was, man. 16, 15, 16. And, you know, kids in there drinking their Red Bulls or whatever. And I'd never had a Red Bull. And we stopped in Arco and got a 4-pack of, I can't remember if we got a 4-pack or 2 4-packs, but of the Red Bulls, you know, because, dude, we were tired, man. It was 26 hours, dude, without sleep driving. It was crazy. You ain't supposed to even do that legally. But anyway, man, she's feeding these Red Bulls to me. I'd never drank one and stuff, and she said the whole time, man, I was just talking like crazy, man. It was like being on speed, I guess. Anyway, that's all I got for today, man. So, I'm going to get this cleared out, the rest of this cleared out, get this blade moved, and air up the tires on that. Hopefully they take some air, and hopefully I can put some air in the tires and just grab a hold of the tongue and back it up here, and then we'll pull some more wood over here and get my truck over here. So that's the plan, man. Good Lord willing, and them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.